What's happening, shredders? Don't mind my I don't know what happened. Could be a scratch or it could be a zit that I poked at too much. Whoa! I did it. I just got up here. But I'm not gonna do that over there. Can you see it? That's called the suicide. What's it called? The suicidal tendencies. If you're ever riding your mountain bike and you come to a trail and it's called suicidal tendencies, I'm going to tell you, you might want to pass on that one. I just did the Sidewinder Trail, which is cool, and I think that's because they find a lot of those rattlesnakes up here. Oh man, mountain biking is one of my favorite things in the world. I feel so good to get out here. I feel so alive. Well, I wanted to share a message today because a lot of you don't realize that I started this ER Shred protocol in July. So we've got July, August, September, October, November, midway. 4.5 months ago. And that was for you, Jesse, baby. But 4.5 months ago, I started this with my wife and my daughter. And it's been unbelievable. It's been so good. And it keeps getting better. And my body feels so strong. My body feels so well. And it just keeps getting better for me. So my dream of being in the best shape of my life at 40, it wasn't true for me at 40. At 40 years old, July 10th, it was not true for me. But now I'm only 4 months past my birthday, and I am in the best shape of my life. I feel absolutely bionic, and it's exhilarating, and I heal quick. I recover really quick. I'm motivated. I feel strong, and my body's looking the way I want it to look. And so I just want to assure all of you that this is absolutely a lifestyle. I know a lot of people are concerned. They're going, wait a second, what on earth am I supposed to eat? What am I supposed to eat post 11-day ER Shred? And they don't realize that this is going to be a process of you growing. You're not going to be told what to do all the time anymore. And it's a little scary at first. Trust me, I know. You're used to everybody telling you what to do all the time. But you need to know that that got you where you are, didn't it? Listening to teachers, listening to schools, listening to the medical field, listening to doctors, listening to so-called gurus, did it not get you where you currently are? And are you happy where you are? If you are, then don't talk to me. Don't listen to me. You don't need my advice or my direction or my experience. You don't need it. But this is not about me telling people exactly what to do post 11-day ER Shred. Because if you're going to say, Sean, should I eat this? Should I eat that? Should I do this? I don't have answers for you. And that's the beauty of it. Because I want you to become empowered like we are. And that's scary. That scares the hell out of people. Because they've never done anything like that before. Their whole life, an entire lifetime of being told what to do, when to do it, where to go, what to do, how to do it, where to do it, who to do it with. I mean, it's never ending. We are constantly bombarded with other people telling us what's right for us, what's wrong for us, what's good for us, what's bad for us. Conflicting information all the time. Now you take back control. You take back the power. You have the power to try all kinds of different foods and then pause and listen to your body and actually let your body speak to you. That's the empowerment of the ER Shred lifestyle. You are going to become so empowered. Just like I learned that beer didn't suit me, even though I love the taste of beer, but it doesn't suit me. My body doesn't love it. My gut doesn't love it. My brain doesn't love it. And so I had to learn to let that one go. But there's other things that do suit me. And everybody's different. And that's the cool thing. So if you were to say to me, Sean, should I eat avocados? Sean, should I eat red peppers? You know, this is for you to learn about yourself, and it's going to take time. It's going to take patience, and it's going to take you kind of surrendering and saying, you know what, I spent my whole life just taking the easy way out, letting people tell me what to do on autopilot. Now it's time to take control. It can be such an exhilarating experience for you if you'll just let it be. But don't just go back the way you were, because then you've lost the gift that is the ER shred. The gift that is the ER shred is the empowerment part. And I hope you'll feel that with all your heart. I hope you'll feel that intuition come into your life. You'll know which foods are right for you. I, for one, just as an example, I've learned that I can eat sweet potatoes. But this is interesting because I can't eat I love sweet potatoes. I can't eat them with meat. If I eat them with meat, I get gassy and bloated. If I eat them a couple hours apart from each other, I do just fine. Very interesting. That's my body. That's the way my body processes things. So I don't know what your body's going to do. I can eat some pressure cooked white rice, and I'm not afraid to, especially if I'm going to get out and do something like this and really ride and, you know, kick some butt on the bike. But I'll do it by itself. A little bit of butter, a little bit of salt, and then I won't eat anything else with it, really. I'll eat that, let that be like a little mini meal, and then I'll hit the road and let that fuel me. I'll eat something else later without mixing big cocktails of food. You'll learn that big cocktails of food won't serve you. Those big, beautiful bowls that you get at those health food, type restaurants, they put in all this stuff. They'll put in the chia, they'll put in the quinoa, they'll put in the kale and the kelp and whatever, everything. Everything's in there, good God. Everything. And it's beautiful, actually, when it come to think of it. They make it look really pretty. And then your gut just goes, what in the hell did you just do to me? That's my experience, because I ate one of those not too long ago. Big, beautiful, all these bright colors, gorgeous. I thought, that's got to be the healthiest thing I ever did see. Whoo-wee, I'm investing in my health. And it was like $17 for this bowl. And I eat it. And for like a day and a half, I'm like bloated, gassy, diarrhea, brutal. So what does that tell? Does that mean everything in there is not good for me? No. It just means for me, for Sean, that's a big old whopping cocktail that, put all that in the gut together. That's a lot of different nutritives, a lot of different phytochemicals, a lot of different everything, compounding and combusting. And that's what it does, is combust. But anyway, work with it. Be patient. Use the Isoline Pro incubated as a staple food source. That's going to be a tool for you. Use the collagen bone broth as a staple food source. Why? Because you've already ruled it out. You know those foods they're staples. There's no culprits in them. They're well balanced, and you don't have to worry about, you've already proven to yourself that those are safe, those are healthy, those are kind of foolproof. And that's what we do. And then you build upon that. And my encouragement would be pick one new food per week if you can, maybe even 2 per week, and then build upon them. And I've worked up to a lot of different foods, and you guys are probably going, tell us what they are. What are the foods? What can I eat? What can I eat? Guys, it's not for me to tell you what you can eat. You're going to miss out on the process. Journal. You got to get a food journal. You got to take the time. Make this part of your life. Can you do that for me? Can you invest in your health and make it fun, rather than this being some restrictive, this is hard and I feel like I can't eat anything? It shouldn't be that way, guys. In fact, if anything, those staple food sources are going to keep you off all the bad stuff. That's the exciting thing. I haven't gone back. I'm 4.5 months and I haven't had chips and salsa. I haven't had any macadamia nuts. I have not had any Sour Patch Kid gummy bear type things. None. 0. No licorice. No black licorice. I haven't had any of the soda pops, the beer. Nothing. And I feel like a freaking $1,000,000, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh man, it makes me happy because it's just it's so empowering. That empowerment is, oh man, nothing better. So I want that for you, and I won't take it from you. And I don't want anyone to ever take it from you. So even if we had, someone in here that's going to say, well, this is how you should do it, and this is what, let people learn. Let people learn about their bodies. Let people learn about what's what for them. And that's where the power is.